the preference that we have for our lives. And when when the preference is not met, we get angry. And once we see the meanings, the reasoning, the belief, and then we also have to investigate, why do I have those beliefs? Why do I have this preference? Why am I so ingrained in this? So further why is going to help us to see the further layers, and eventually it will help us to go back all the way to no mind. No mind means no more layers. Basically, asking ourselves, why do I get angry, is going to help us to see our preferences. And if you go further back, tracing the preferences back, it will help us to go to no mind. And no mind is pretty much the spiritual freedom. But this no mind only happens when we ask ourselves, who am I? And if the who am I is not helping us to see the plain sight truth, that means the tracing back the mind, tracing back our preference, somehow we are not thorough, and we are simply biased, still holding on to something. That's why the who am I is not clicking. So we have to witness in tracing back the mind until no mind is left, and then asking ourselves, who am I, is this approach that we need to maintain to be spiritually free. Again, in the past, I have mentioned that we can use any aspect of our lives to create an inward journey. And today I invite you to look into your anger and follow the anger back and see how far you can trace it back, and do that. And basically, if you have been doing, now you're more able to sustain the inward journey. And that's the start, guys. Okay, the more you do it, the more you get comfortable in witnessing the mind backward, and the more layers you will see, and you have to work on those layers, and basically tracing back your layers to its root, and also working on going further back on those roots, which is meaning and ingrained belief. And that's the way to be mentally free. And again, spiritual freedom is about being free from the mind that is creating the inner conflict and fear. Okay, that's in this video. Hope this video makes sense. Hope you're enjoying the tracing back work. Anyway, take care for now. See you in the next video. Bye.